It's Raven here.
Starfire!
Hey. The timer just started, so maybe we should restart that. Raven here.
Starfire!
That was a long delay. It usually does not take that long.
It was!
It's usually 3, 2, 1,
What the heck?
timer. Did not work today.
What the heck?
Okay, so for all of you who don't know, because you didn't read the title, today we are talking about Arrow episode 16.
The Offer.
Dun dun dun! This was amazing!
It really was.
Like my head just went.
Both The Flash and Arrow delivered
They did.
with their episode when they came back from the hiatus.
Their hiatus premiere
Their-
episode. Their premiere hiatus episode.
Yeah, the spring premiere or whatever crap you want to call it. Anyway, they both gave us really great episodes when they came back.
Yeah. Okay.
So first off, Roz gave Oliver a name.
He did.
Al-Sahim.
Al-Sahim! Okay, I said that awkwardly. Okay. Yeah. That was, like, awesome. Like, that was him accepting him as part of the league, even though, like, Oliver never accepted to be part of the league. But you don't get a name from Ross himself? Like, seriously? That was awesome!
Yes, it
And
was.
he was showing him all about the pool, and oh my gosh. Like, he even stuck his bloody hand in the pool, and it came out, and he peeled all. Ah! Ah! Okay.
Lance and Oliver scene.
Yeah. Lance turns his back on the Arrow.
He does. That was pretty intense.
Yeah, I mean, it was intense when he went back in and told his daughter to shove it, but
I like how Laurel was just like, give it to me. Let it out.
yeah, my brother walked in the room and he just walked in at the wrong time. Yeah. Like, he didn't know who she was talking to,
Yeah.
and he's like, she said, what now? Give it to me. I'm like, oh,
Give it to me,
Lord.
baby.
Like, it went all sorts of awkward in the room. Okay. So, yeah, how did you feel about Lance turning his back on the Arrow?
I felt like that sucks because he kind of, I think, looked up to him because of what he was doing for the city.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's like, I don't trust you.
Yeah. Like, I think what sucks is that he's blaming the Arrow for him, turning on his morals.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't turn on his morals. The cops turned on, like, being a cop became against his morals.
Mm-hmm.
Because what the cops were doing at the time when he did accept Oliver, or Arrow, or whatever, they weren't exactly the best group.
Yeah.
So he was right to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And to say that Oliver, or the Arrow, like, made him, like, did something or whatever, you know, like, I'm just like, no! Don't blame your problems on someone else. Like, they were your issues and you dealt with them the way you needed to.
Mm-hmm.
Don't blame someone else for the crap that followed.
Exactly.
Like, if you ever had any doubt in your mind that following the Arrow and the Canary, who either way is your daughter, then, like, if you ever had an ounce of doubt, you wouldn't have done it.
Nope.
Because doing that was against the law. And you're a cop, and you're not just a cop. I mean, that doesn't always mean something. to everyone. But he had a strong sense of right, of honest, and of dignity. And so if he had any ounce of doubt that following them would have been wrong, he wouldn't have done it.
No.
So he made the right choice.
He did.
He's just being a butthead. Okay, I got my rant out of the way. I am sorry.
It's okay. That's what it's for. Raylicity and Oliver Triangle.
Ray Lissilver.
The only reason I put that
Ray Lissiver.
Raylicity. Yes. Raylicity Triangle. The only reason that I put that was because, like, Oliver kind of walked in and saw them.
Yeah.
So.
And she noticed something about Felicity.
Yes. I noticed that she had her hair down, and she normally doesn't when she's working.
And she was wearing a blue dress with her hair down when she was with Ray. Usually, I don't know about most girls, but usually I don't fix my hair up into a different style unless something went wrong and I don't want it to look bad anymore.
Yeah.
Or I switched outfits. She didn't switch outfits. And when she was down in the Arrow Cave, she had a ponytail.
Yeah.
So,
like, it's almost like she feels more comfortable with Ray. So she feels like she can let her hair down and let loose.
I mean,
no,
Ray,
I know, but I'm just saying, like, she feels like she can let her hair down and let loose and be more open and free with him.
Well, he's seen everything.
I know. But I'm not talking about that.
Well, she's with him now. Why wouldn't she feel comfortable to let loose?
I think it's just kind of like a symbol.
Mm-hmm. It's a little nudge for fans who were really paying close attention. Okay.
Yeah. Thea and Malcolm stuff. She's pissed.
She is.
She wants her father dead.
He should be.
She doesn't want to have to do it herself.
She shouldn't.
Because she doesn't want to end up like him.
Which is a good thing.
Yes. And Oliver said, he's like, you are nothing like him.
Yep. She isn't.
And she couldn't do it because of her mom.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
That really does show that she's nothing like him. Because he didn't think of what was her name? Nora, his wife. What was her name? Like Nora?
Malcolm's wife?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Nora's the name of Barry's mom.
Oh. I knew it was some lady who died years ago. They were both about
Nora
15
Allen.
years ago. So
I don't remember her name. For those of you that remember the name of Malcolm's wife, please let us know.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Like, he didn't take it as she wouldn't want me to become this. He took it as I need revenge.
Yeah. Like, he was doing it out of revenge.
And she's like, she wouldn't want me to become this.
Yeah.
I won't.
So she won't do it.
So they're both on opposite sides of the spectrum.
Yep. They are. Okay. Nessa and Roz disowned each other.
They did. Like, were you able to read all
Yeah,
that?
I don't remember exactly word for word what it said, but she's like, I don't want to, like, ruin the legacy or something that was left.
Yeah, because he's naming Oliver as the next Ra's al Ghul. And she's like, you're looking to an outsider, and that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
You're treating me this way because you don't approve of my relationships.
Yeah.
And he didn't. and she had to deal with that, and the way she deals with it is by proving his point to the fact that even in death, Sarah's got some silly mind grip on Nessa's head because she attacked him. Like, she attacked Roz. I don't care if you're his daughter, you can't beat him. No.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, this doesn't work. So, she's like, I won't stand for this. I can't be I can't do this. And he's like, then don't.
Exactly.
And she left. I'm like, oh!
Oh, snap.
Snap! And then she went to talk to Laurel about it. After saving Laurel's life.
Yep. Okay, the Olicity scene. Or scenes.
Which one?
The one...
Which one?
Well, I put the one when he comes to Moraine.
Yeah, we already
CR.
talked about that one.
But the one I'm talking about is the one at the end. When she's like, I'm happy to have you in my life, or whatever. Like, I'm happy as long as you're in my life.
Like, saying that I finally realized something, and that's, like, as long as you're in my life, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And then Ray calls, and she's like, I gotta take this. I'm like, wait, what?
She loves Ray.
She just got done telling Oliver that she's only happy if he's in her life.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she loves him.
She'll only ever be happy if Oliver is still in her life. If he leaves her life, she won't be happy. That's what she said. Therefore,
Okay, she might love two guys. It's possible.
She needs to make up her mind.
And she told Oliver, she's like, it was your choice that we weren't together, not mine.
She didn't say weren't. She's like, it's your choice, we aren't together. And I'm like, oh. But at the same time, I was sitting there go, nuh-uh. That's not how I remember it. You told him you didn't want to be a girl that he loves. She flat out told him that.
She just doesn't want to take responsibility for it.
No, because everyone he loves is either dies or is like Thea and
Yeah.
like crap happens to them. And she's like, I don't want to be a girl you love. Because Sarah dies, this stuff happens with Laurel and Thea, and Thea becomes a murderer. All this stuff. I can't be a girl that you love. I don't want it. And I'm like, you just got done telling him you don't want to be a girl he loves, and now you're telling him that it's because you said you don't want to be together that we're not together right now. Like, no. That's how he was before he left for Ra's al Ghul's beating.
Yeah.
But, no. So.
You're like, no.
No. That ain't how it went down.
So I did like that scene at the end with them.
Yeah.
That was nice. Laurel and Lance scene when she's like, let it out.
Let it out. Give it to me.
She's like, I'm not giving up on us. It sounded like a freaking relationship.
It did. I was like, dude, are you dating your dad? Because I'm so confused right
And then
now.
she's like, I'm not leaving you. And it made me think of the Flash.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're not Barry and Iris.
No, you're not. You can't take that. That's theirs.
Well, at least they didn't kiss.
I know.
And he already knows she's the Black Canary, so there's no reveal there.
Yeah.
But the saddest thing I think that came out of this episode is that Detective what is he? Captain Lance said to her, I will always love you. I can never stop loving you because you're my daughter. But I have tried, and I may hate myself for this, but I don't think I will ever be able to forgive you. I'm like, oh snap.
That sucks.
that was like the saddest moment of this whole episode for me.
Yeah.
I was like, he did not just say that.
He did.
He's gonna die and never make, like, he's never gonna have, like, at the last second he's gonna get, like, before he dies on his deathbed, he's gonna go, I forgive you.
And then she's supposed to be like crying,
Daddy, no! We need our relationship back first. Don't go. But yeah, I mean, whenever stuff like that happens, that person dies. I mean, we all
look at Laurel with Tommy. Like, she didn't get a chance to tell him that she loved him.
Yeah.
Because he died.
That's what gives the show drama. I mean, a lot of his relationships too. But in any good TV show, when things like this go down, one of them dies. I mean, not all the time, but a lot of the time, one of them dies. Or is on their deathbed and somehow survives.
Yeah.
But I think with all the things Lance has been through, he won't survive the next time he's on his deathbed. He will die. And I think that Lance will probably die sooner rather than later. I'm not saying he's going to die this season. I really don't think he would. But he will die before he forgives Laurel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's going to happen in either season 4 or 5. He'll probably die by the end of 5 at the latest. I think. I mean, I'm not saying I know that
at the
for
latest,
sure.
yeah.
And I'm not claiming to, like, you know, like, I'm not setting that in stone that that's what I believe.
It might happen before that.
But that's why I said at the latest.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's like the mentor. Like, he's the guy they use. He's their in man. He's the guy that gives advice. Because when Laurel is in trouble, she goes to him. He gives her advice, she takes it back to the group. That's how it's done.
Yep.
And they're taking a hero's journey. And in a hero's journey, the mentor has to leave. That's why Oliver is left so many times. Because he was Roy and Diggle and Felicity's mentor for the longest time. But he had to leave so that they would know why they were doing this. They would discover who they were without him. That's why they had him leave. Because it's the hero's journey thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going to happen there as well. Lance is part of the mentorship, and he will have to depart. So,
yeah.
It sucks, but it's the truth. You don't have a good story if the mentors stay. You just don't. That's why Obi-Wan Kenobi died. That's why Qui-Gon Jinn died. That's why that's why Yoda died. Not just because he got old. That was a problem too.
He did.
The Force he did join.
Okay.
But you guys get my point.
Nessa and Laurel, she's gonna teach her how to fight.
We're gonna get an assassin Laurel.
Woo!
I mean, seriously, a bunch of people were giving Laurel crap for taking over Sarah's spot because she's just a boxer. I mean, yes, Black Canary is supposed to be a boxer, but she's gonna learn how to fight from the daughter of Ra's al Ghul.
Yep.
Like,
it's gonna be awesome!
Like, I can't, like, express how happy
I can't put into words how happy I am.
I was eating, and, like, I was gripping my fork so hard, I was so happy, I think I bent it. It made me more happy than the kiss.
Which is the next thing we're talking about.
I know, that's why I went ahead and mentioned it. So the kiss before
The end, Roy! The end, Roy! The end, Roy!
the way they were kissing, you totally know that more went on after the lights went out.
totally.
They did not stop there.
She's just like, can I stay with you?
And then they started making out some more. I'm like, oh snap! He gonna get lucky tonight. Oh. She's waited long for this.
It made me happy because both shows we got kisses from our favorite couples. And it was awesome.
Yeah. Our favorite current couples.
Yeah.
So.
Barry and Iris and Thea and Roy.
Yeah.
Although Barry and Iris are my favorite couple on The Flash, so.
They're the only couple on The Flash.
Well, not the only couple. There's
They're the
Caitlin
only
and Ronnie,
couple.
there's Barry and Linda, there's Iris and Eddie.
I don't know this Iris, Eddie, or Barry Linda you speak of.
Well, it's there, even though I don't like it.
I don't know what you speak of.
Anyway,
So-
we got good stuff from both shows.
We did, and we are excited about it.
We are.
Can't wait for next
Can't you tell?
Okay, so we have 18 subscribers, so 2 more.
2 more!
And y'all will get a Twitter page.
Woo!
Oh
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
y'all. Oh. Okay, so is there anything you want to add?
No, just comment, subscribe, and
If there's
Please.
anything we missed that you guys want to talk about, or anything you guys want to talk about in depth, questions down below.
y'all.
We will always reply to you. Okay, so until next time, don't fail this city.